So next up we have David Austin Roses. Okay, so I'm now with Martin from David Austin Roses. Nice to meet you, Martin.
Hi. Hello.
So tell us a bit about David Austin.
David Austin Roses is a famous rose breeder. It's been established in 1961. Produced over 200 different rose varieties. Was the pioneer of what is the English rose style.
Okay.
A unique style of repeat flowering, healthy roses, disease resistant, and sort of unique flower forms as well. So sort of multi-petaled, different shapes, and magnificent scent is one of the signatures of a David Austin rose.
Cool. So how long's the company been going?
1961,
right.
So over 60 years.
And it's purely UK?
Yes, in Albrighton, the farm where it was originally formed has obviously expanded over the years in terms of production facilities, breeding, and obviously as the popularity of the roses grown, the amount of space needed to grow more roses to satisfy the appetite.
All right. So tell us about some of the sort of new varieties you've got.
It takes 13 years on average to introduce one new variety. There's a lengthy process of hybridizing different varieties together, so choosing parents that have unique properties that they think would make then a good child from that.
Okay.
From those hybridized rose flowers then produces a hip, which they have to extract between 8 to 10 seeds. Those seeds are sown in like November. At the moment now, as we are in February, they're all just about popping up, starting to germinate and to sort of show their first form in terms of leaves. So there's about 300,000 seedlings that need to be then selected down in terms of, yep, that looks like a good one,
okay.
No, not. So it's, you can understand the length of the process in terms of then taking it from such a lot to then a selected one that gets released each year.
Amazing. So on the sustainability front, what sort of credentials have David Austin got?
So we now grow completely 100% peat free. Our nursery is based on has a massive reservoir that's on site. It's on a sloping site where the rainwater is then sort of captured in the reservoir at the end. Any irrigation water that also runs off also gets captured in the reservoir. There are huge banks of solar panels that captures and produces about 70% of our energy requirement in a peak time.
Okay.
What else have we got? Water. Yeah. So a lot of it is from the sort of the reservoir that's captured.
Yeah. Right.
And then rainwater that's harvested as well as part of that. Most of the plants, the roses.
That's all right.
Are grown outside, so they're not intensively grown under greenhouses. They're grown in local farms, around 1 million or 2 million roses, grown into farms, lifted, brought onto the Albrighton nursery, and then either sold as bare root, which is one of the most sustainable ways of selling roses. No pots, no compost, just out in the bag for the consumer to
And that's only in a certain seasonal margin?
Yeah, that's between like November and say March.
Okay.
So when the roses are mainly dormant, so lifted from the field, then sort of trimmed back and then can be sent out directly, say in the most compact packaging form that you could imagine.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.